Hey guys, 732 Review Crew back. I'm Mikey.
I'm Beef.
I'm Mike.
This is Westworld Season 4, Episode 2. Excited to see what's going on with this season as we return to some sort of storyline-based thing with, you know, writing and writers existing in the world, just like we had our boy, what's his name again? Tom Sizemore?
Tom Sizemore.
Yeah. Dolores is the Sizemore of this universe, it seems like. And I'm curious to find out. Now, before we begin, make sure you check out our Patreon for the poll to replace this TV show. Get in there. It's going to be a good one. And we'll see you next. We'll see ya. We're going to be starting this one in 3, 2, and 1. Tacos.
Doggos.
Street dog.
Who the heck is this?
Is it our favorite person? Is it Mikey's?
Yeah!
Oh my gosh.
Clementine.
It's Clementine.
Is she added into this world?
Hello again.
Oh. My girl deserves her peace.
Where is she?
Who?
Ah.
Your old master.
I don't know where she is. I'd see you in hell before I told you.
Oh, guys, I hate this show.
Happy to oblige.
Gotta come back for 25 seconds.
He's hunting them all down.
Well, if you're happy being alone, why bother coming back?
To save your life at the last available moment, clearly.
I love her.
Where'd she get this Land Rover? Oh, I guess it's the people's.
You
Guys.
want to buy some privacy?
She still got it.
You're Anastasia's friend?
I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, she should be ready any moment.
Sorry, do I know you?
We have a mutual acquaintance.
I believe he dropped by just the other day with an associate. His name's William.
Let's keep this between us.
If he thinks he can send you two here to try to twist my arm.
That's not
They
your
replaced him with the bot.
Your hosts. Just like me.
You can tell.
I imagine so, yeah.
Oh, she's replacing the government. Remember what I said in the first season? They're doing it. Yeah.
Freeze all motor functions. I said freeze all motor functions.
Doesn't work anymore.
She doesn't have admin access anymore.
Not to these ones. Different host batch. Okay, look out, please.
Not classed.
Hey, you should have brought your sword.
Right?
Ooh.
Crazy.
Wow.
Dude, you suck now.
Caleb?
Yeah.
He's not a problem.
He's just like fucking host. Oh.
Freeze all motor functions.
There she goes.
It appears William has upgraded his henchman. Who are you?
An emissary of a new world order.
How many others are there like you?
249.
This proposal of yours is clearly a high-risk application.
Not if you change the guidelines.
I can't. You know, my wife's sister died in the massacre.
There are some things even your money can't buy.
Who said anything about me paying you?
Baby.
Anastasia?
Eyes.
Oh, God!
You, God, killing yourself is crazy. He's back.
Well, we're going to have to clean this mess up, aren't we? I need help researching a new experiment, and you are the perfect candidate. Let's take her to the barn with the rest of the livestock.
Oh, crazy. What is happening?
Well, it's actually worse than I thought.
So she's experimenting on humans
People.
like they were hosts were. Maybe she's trying to figure out how to rewrite a human's memory to be a host type thing.
Maybe she's trying to inject a host consciousness into a person.
I love how,
See?
I love how,
True organic.
I love how this is also happening just because Dolores killed her family and couldn't let her live.
You're walking to your death right now.
Is this Delos
I
again?
think they're already hosts.
Huh?
Is that
Yeah.
interesting?
Jim Navarro from the Justice Department. Your boss doesn't like picking up the phone?
CEO has faced down some personal challenges in very public ways. So I don't think that approach will carry a lot of weight with him. Deputy Assistant?
I'm here backed by the full power of the United States government.
Yes. But do you have an appointment?
She gets paid the big bucks for this if she was actually like not a host, right?
It's a nice barn.
The livestock is?
There's flies.
What the fuck was that?
Dead horse.
Yeah.
A lot of dead horses.
A lot of dead horses. Oh my goodness.
It's okay. We're just here to help.
What happened to my horses?
She killed her own horses?
Stay away.
They definitely tried to rewrite her brain.
You're invited. It's opening night.
I beg your pardon?
Your old friend is anxious for a reunion. Don Giovanni, I've done my part. It's time to do yours.
One part.
Free me. You don't have a choice.
Jeez.
What are you doing?
She wanted to die.
And she may have been human. She wasn't like any human I've ever seen.
Black blood.
Yeah.
They're putting host info stuff in them?
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, the blanket zips to the edge of the bed so you flip it up and it doesn't fall.
That makes sense.
That's the sleeping bag.
He told me I ruined his life.
Died suddenly, ex-wife. Hope Center for Mental Health is his charity of choice.
How do you know that?
It's right here. In his obituary.
Huh?
I think I might have written something like this.
The tower. It's coming from the tower.
What tower?
You think I'm crazy? Huh?
Maybe he can't see hosts. Oh my gosh. Wait, maybe he's an experiment.
Even host Dolores wants to play some golf every once in a while.
I'm afraid it's a private course, Mr. Vice President.
We'll keep it short.
Damn. Better release land.
I'll hold you two off.
I left a big entourage at Camp David because I want this to be a friendly conversation.
Why wouldn't it be? We're friends. Even though you didn't show up at Emily's funeral.
Sorry about that.
I've always wondered, why do they call you the Secret Service? Aren't you a little obvious?
I love her. The eyes.
But this mess out west draws too much attention.
It's already done. Money's been spent. Just gotta flip the switch.
You can do what you want offshore. We've always turned a blind eye, but not here.
No way. Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
That's insane.
That's a hell of a shot. But you're gonna see how quickly the sun sets on you if you bite the hand that feeds. Now, what was it Fitzgerald said about second acts?
Fitzgerald was an effete pussy. Same as you. You're for sale. Everyone's had a turn at you. Now you're gonna turn down my money?
Again.
He knows something's weird now.
I don't give a fuck how many senators you got dancing to your tune. We can crush you.
I'm what you call neurodivergent.
I can't believe we're in that timeline.
Yeah, I know a few things about you as well. We knew you were coming, that you couldn't resist, that you would leave most of your security behind.
I can replace him.
I thought I was wrapped in power,
The man in black.
and I realized I was naked.
Third one.
Boom. He never loses.
Brought that big entourage after all.
Clementine killed his circus service. Huh.
Friendly warning, Bill.
He's a vice president?
You go ahead with this. We're gonna burn you down.
Has been left alone a long time with those two.
Yeah, they're dead.
Yup.
I was always more of a Hemingway man.
Oh, whoa, my God. He's gonna beat him to death with the golf club?
Hemingway said the world breaks everyone. And it's only afterwards that we grow strong at the broken places. And after I've broken you, you will grow. Same as I have.
Wow.
All right.
He's in full William right now.
I'm liking it.
So I almost wonder if William's gonna pull a
Charlotte.
and just go back to his own ways.
Yeah. Is that the sonogram that was there when Wyatt killed all those people?
I don't know.
Well, I suppose that's our cue.
Welcome. The train car.
I ran away, crossed the shining sea. And when I finally set foot back on solid ground, all I found was the same old shit.
Make it whatever you want to be. We're back. Oh, it's the music coming back. Okay.
Yeah.
It's that city that Dolores is in, New York City.
Looks like LA.
Maybe it is.
New York doesn't have mountains.
Clementine.
She was everyone's favorite murderer, so we brought her back.
Yeah.
We have time for you now, Mr. Navarro.
Wild, honestly.
She's delivered some of the best lines. Oh.
You wanted to see who's pulling the strings?
I can empathize.
I spent most of my life being manipulated by people in the shadows. I thought I would at least do you the courtesy of looking you in the eye.
I was right.
Not really. It wouldn't be practical for us to replace all of you one at a time. I want my people to be able to grow, flourish. I have plans for your kind.
There's a black blood that maybe these things bite and inject something.
Hate that. Blink, bro. Ew. Yeah, no, I hate that.
The brain bug, guys.
Hate that.
New pitch. Okay.
Is she the new real?
Christina, think.
Yeah.
Cells. There's a guy named Peter, and he was depressed. Ultimately, it all spiraled out of control, got to a place he couldn't handle, and he killed himself.
Pause playback.
Missing at the office today.
Yes, I'm not feeling well.
I get it. And yet you're accessing your narrative files remotely.
Yeah, I thought I would catch up on work.
In Jersey.
They are in New York.
How do you know?
Well, when you access your files, a computer
Yes, they
like
I don't believe we've met yet. I'm Sophia. I'm here to assist you with your reservation.
Blonde girl, right?
No, not her.
She's part of the camp, so.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Wasn't this a sign-in person?
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Morgan, welcome. So glad you could make it.
Are they actually going back to Westworld?
We're actually going to Westworld?
It seems like
It's
it.
your first visit.
Well, not entirely. Although I see you've got a promotion.
And before it was shut down, did you ever visit Westworld?
I was what you might call a regular.
Shall I assume since you're back, you had a positive experience?
It was certainly eye-opening.
He's going for white.
Your services won't be required, darling.
Crazy.
He may be rather basic, but he's still capable of pulling up his own trousers.
I'll leave you to your selection.
I hate that car. I hate that car. I hate that car.
Why, dude? I'm so stoked for this car to exist. The perfect bar hopping car.
The guy in the middle sits like this.
Hope Center for Mental Health.
That's the name.
Yeah, due to budget cuts, we had to cut all of our actual doctors, so just hope.
Here's a chip.
Just joking about the budget.
They weren't.
Oh, they're still building it? No way. She's writing the story so she gets to make things happen. Power of suggestion from like...
Dude, it's because she was hooked up to Rayobomb.
These aren't humans. These are hosts.
Peter Myers, the Royal Wing.
He did make a donation when he died.
They dedicated an entire wing to him. I was just talking to him 3 days ago. How is this possible?
I don't know.
I feel like I'm going insane.
You're not.
The house of leaves.
This is like a repeat of season 1, where she had 2 diverging memories.
The tower.
This is where that guy lives? The homeless guy?
Oh,
They get closed down,
this
so
is
he's
the
only...
tower that makes the noise, Mike.
No, I'm saying that
that no one can see.
that was his room.
Do you know where you are?
You again. Why don't you just let me die?
He is alive.
Because you and your associates created a world and ruled it absolutely. I'm going to do the same to you. What's that you used to say? Winning doesn't mean anything unless someone loses.
You're going to copy yourself to repopulate this world.
It would be pointless to bring children into a world where they will be consumed by jackals. Your kind made a sport out of hunting us, so I had to cut off your paws. I think it's time for a deep and dreamless summer.
What?
Good night, William.
She freezing him?
In carbonite?
One last touch.
Hats. Yeah.
Never really been much of a hot guy.
His haircut, do you notice his haircut is the same as young Williams?
Yeah.
Roaring 20s world. Great Gatsby.
Welcome to the Golden
You're right. That's fun.
Watch out, King Kong's about to attack. It's just like that.
Temperance.
Welcome to Temperance.
Okay.
Okay.
Why are Maeve and Caleb there?
They got invited?
Well, because
For what purpose?
I don't know. That's why we have to watch
They
and
were
find
literally
out.
about
See
to.
you next time.
he's got that. That was good. That was good. Okay. So why are Maeve and Dolores there?
Maeve and
Why are Maeve and Caleb there
Caleb,
after
yeah.
they just tried to kill Maeve and Caleb?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe they want to show them and be like, "This is what you guys are destroying this time."
Maybe like I was saying, William's personality is coming through a little bit through the commands, and he's like, I invited them to help me because he knows that that'll
maybe.
get me to kill Dolores Hale. I love how she's keeping him she's like, I need somebody to beat, just like you said. There's no fun in winning if nobody loses. So I need you. He's like, she's like, I need you to be around just for the last one. And it turns out that my theory that they're replacing people was about 3 seasons too early, but they just replaced the vice president. Was it last episode? The golfing, was that this episode?
That was this episode.
Yeah, you're right. That's crazy. That was
Wow. I don't know. There was so much stuff that I was like, whoa.
I like
Good
where
concept.
they're going with
Good
it. I
concept.
just have no idea what's happening at this point.
Yeah.
I need more stuff to happen, and I need to know what they just immediately eliminated the one threat, the one guy that was like, yo,
the Justice Department
I
guy.
know what Navarro.
Yeah, there's nothing stopping them anymore.
Well, because that's what it seems like. She just has so much power because she already is in the Senate and everything and has people replaced. And she doesn't seem interested in replacing everybody, just enough people that she can do things she wants.
Yeah.
Which it seems like she wants to turn the world into one for host and make
She is
humans.
vengeance.
She wants to turn humans into hosts so they could be controlled.
Yeah.
Which is why the wife was in, I feel
maybe you're right.
It feels like she was trying to program the wife to kill her beloved animals to see if she'd do it.
Yeah.
And that's why she was mentally broken, and she can't figure out how to do it without that part yet. And thus, the livestock thing, which is pretty crazy. I do like the idea of the Roaring 20s. It's a fun idea for a concept. And I would have preferred if last season was like this, where maybe we were fighting back or fighting evil or fighting each other.
Well, they kind of had to establish a villain for season 4.
But I would have liked it either way if they did it in a world instead of bringing us to the real world last season. We could have been in Future World or something like that, because it feels like the show shines best when it has
A stage to perform on.
and hosts and things like that. And I mean, I love it because Delos obviously reopened up their doors to collect more data on people to replace them so they can become
Well, I
stronger.
think this is also going to be like a showcase to see if hosts can like flourish without necessarily being programmed.
Sure.
Because why else would they try and do this?
Yeah, and it seems like Dolores is in a game world right now, and she's just realizing it. And she's a GM, so she might be like in a digital world, like you said, Maeve was. But like this is something to figure out.
She's not necessarily the GM, but it's like
She's a writer.
yeah, I think if anything, she's crafting her own prison. But I think that I don't think she has full control over it.
You're right. I do like they're bringing back old characters to play roles again, because I mean all the characters were phenomenal, and it's fun to be like, oh, that's the same one as William, and then you were like, well, it's William's hair, and it was like he made the same choice as William did at first. So that means he's gonna end up a black hat by the end of the season.
William grabbed the white hat off the road.
Well, so did
He did, yeah.
Didn't Caleb?
He grabbed no hat.
Well, yeah. Okay, but
He
still.
doesn't want to be confined to the norms.
Yeah. He wants to go flip
Don't
flop.
label me.
If there was a way. Thinking though, like it seems like
No, I like where it's going. So
it's
far,
better than last season.
After season 3's chaos, this is a return to form that I think is pretty solid. That's continuing the storyline, and so far it's coming off really good. This is only 8 episodes.
Yeah, and it's also big.
So I don't know what they're doing in the next
Yeah.
6 episodes, but I like where we're at, and I hope that they don't rush it.
Well, it feels like they're putting a lot of each episode and also not rushing it, which is a return to what happened in the last seasons. Like I said, I feel like the show just shines best when there's a digital world or a host world to be in, so that they can play on the powers of coming back and the hosts and this and that, and the fun is kind of guessing initially who was a host and who wasn't, or who's like what's the storyline, what's not. And in this world, I'm curious to see how they're going to do things, because a lot of the characters are probably going to be in this world from the previous worlds. We just have to wonder, did they have their like memories rewritten, and can Maeve access those memories?
Well, it seemed like the one girl didn't recognize Maeve, so I think they're all like.
Well, it could be
Or she could have been
suppressed.
Yeah.
She could be suppressed, and they could just break it out, and all of a sudden she has an army again. I'm excited to find that out. Yeah. This episode did pretty good to set up some hype for the next ones, and I almost want to see the finale be William versus William again.
I'm wary, but I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater.
Yeah,
It's better. All right, guys. Not much else to add, though. So, anything else?
Don't want.
All right, thanks for joining us, guys. I'm Mikey.
I'm Beef.
I'm Mike.
It's Westworld Season 4. Check out Patreon for full lengths of this, as well as a vote on the next TV show we're watching. We'll catch you next time. Thank you.
Take
Bye.
care.
Noodles.